Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. Birdtross here, and today, we're here back in the Whoa! Oh dear. Oh man, how many times has that happened now? Well, I guess I might as well get rid of the rest of this tree. Bit of an explosive start to the episode, I guess you could say. Actually, take a look at my inventory, guys. Well, just my hotbar there. There's something wrong there, I bet you can tell. There's 4 items on there. They're all kind of related to each other. There's the stone tools, of course. I've had enough of the stone tools. I think it's time to gear up. We are in hard mode, of course, on the hard difficulty. Actually, let me just quickly check. Yep, cool. Still on hard. I want to play on hard pretty much all the time on this world. I'm going to do it, guys. It's probably a bit of waste of resources, but hey. There's just tons of iron that we have. I want to get some armor as well as some iron tools. And my mouse has been going a little bit weird lately. Probably really soon want to get a new one because that's just kind of annoying. Not sure exactly how much iron I've just used, but oh yeah, we've got an iron pick there already, so we'll just keep that. Yeah, I want to get rid of these tools, probably just store them in here. I'm not very nostalgic when it comes to tools. I know some people are, but not me. Get in there. Now we'll save a bit of space here. Yeah, so I actually want to do something pretty cool today. Gonna do a bit of exploring. We kind of did a little bit of that last episode, but want to do that again today. I'm actually going to be looking for a cave system. Something that I want to find, because we don't have a very efficient, what's the word, way to get experience at the moment. We're only level 10. We've died a couple of times, I think. Yeah, I want to find a better way to get experience. We'll make it sword first. Cool. Now you go there. Let me get the shovel. Yeah. So I wanted to see if I can find a mob spawner. Well, any mob spawner would do, really, but obviously a skeleton one would be absolutely fantastic, seeing as we're in 1.5 and it's a lot more difficult to come across that sort of stuff these days. So yeah, just going to see if we can find a cave. What can I bring with me? That would be great for a cave adventure. We've pretty much got all the stuff we need here. Bit of wood always helps. You're going to fill that up. I guess I might as well bring the workbench. Bit of scaffolding material. Maybe about half of that. And we don't have any gravel, so we can't really use those as like ladders or whatever. Alright, well, yeah, looks like we're pretty much good here. So, what's today's topic? I actually want to talk about something a little bit kind of weird, I guess. Because I've been doing a bit of a research? Not so much whoa! What are you guys doing out here? You guys are supposed to be in there. I'm gonna have to kill you. I don't think these guys drop anything. No, I think we'll just let them live. We'll let them grow up. When we come back, we'll kill them. Yeah, so I've been doing a bit of a kind of just sort of pondering, just looking around. A very interesting topic that I want to talk about it's called perpetual motion. Just going to throw that out there. So what exactly is perpetual motion to those who haven't heard of it? Basically, it's the idea or sort of a concept that a machine that undergoes perpetual motion, it basically generates enough power to keep itself going. So it runs forever is the idea. Ooh, little lag. I guess we're generating new chunks. Any cave systems around here? That's the goal. So yeah, it's something that's kind of a hobby of mine. I just sort of heard about it back when I was a kid, and I was actually kind of interested in it, but I didn't really have much sort of what's the word, technical know-how or anything like that, or I just sort of knew about it, the concept, and that was about it. I probably should have brought some more torches. I can see something down there. Yeah, so the idea is that physicists in the world today have basically sort of just straight up said, nope, perpetual motion can't possibly exist. So yeah, let's take for example like a I can't really give you any examples of a machine that would do it because they're all very kind of difficult to talk about. But yeah, there when they first came out, sort of, the idea was first came about, like, hundreds of years ago, sort of, there were a lot of concepts like, well, you know, you have like a corkscrew thing that pulls water up, and, you know, there's like weights and stuff and things that pull it all around. But the reason that those machines did not work, I'm actually going to kill a couple of these. Need a bit of food. Yeah, there's all sorts of energy in the game, right? Oh, pumpkins. I'll take those. The energy in the world, right? Like, there's more than just like mechanical energy and gravity. You know, there's sound energy, heat energy, things like that. So, when mechanical parts move against each other, they generate friction, don't they? They generate heat as a result of that friction. So, and they generate sound as well, sound energy. So, really, a machine on Earth anyway that you can make with, like, you know, metal and gears and stuff is going to not be perpetual, because it's giving off sound and heat as friction and stuff like that. So any machine like that could not possibly be perpetual. That makes sense, right? Because it's losing energy as a result of sound and stuff. If you had a machine that did not generate any sound or friction or anything like that, and by the way, you can't do this, by the way, so this is just a hypothetical discussion at this point. Yes, you could generate... Why am I even out here? I actually wanted to go and find a mob spawner. I'll actually go back into that cave. It seemed like a good one. I kind of left the lava. I was just like, nope. Yeah, so if you have a closed system, I'll say, a closed system of stuff like that, the gears and whatnot, then yes, the machine will be perpetual, because there's a law of thermodynamics. I can't remember what it is. I'm no physicist, by the way, guys. I'm a biologist. I should probably also say as well, take what I say with a grain of salt, of course. You know, have your own beliefs about whatever. I know that some people probably feel a bit strongly about it, at least from what I've saw. I might get to that a bit later. But yeah, just kind of introducing the topic to you. Where was that cave? I've lost it. Here it is. No? Oh, wow. That kind of reminds me of a certain pig pool party in another LP. No, it was somewhere around here. Now, yeah, as I said, a law of thermodynamics, where it's something like energy can't be created or transferred or something like that. And what I can interpret that to mean is that if a system is closed, it will be perpetual. But the problem is that most of the systems you come across aren't closed, so they aren't perpetual. So yeah, but nonetheless though, despite stuff like this, there has been there's a bunch of hobbyist people, people sort of working in their garages and whatnot, people who are basically just trying to see if they can make a machine that's, if not perpetual, very good at conserving energy. Something that I've noticed on YouTube is that, because you can search on YouTube perpetual motion device and something will come up. Man, where was that cave? Was it back over here? Oh, I've completely lost it. I just want to get a bit more food. I'm not going to come by this way again for a while, so I just want to take the food while I can. But yeah. But anyway, a lot of the videos that I've seen on YouTube tend to be fake. A lot of people sort of claiming that this thing's going to work, but it just doesn't. Like, there's obvious things about it, like, some of these machines have magnets and stuff, and magnets don't work if you don't move them, for example. What, that cave, where was it? I've lost it now. This is actually a really nice area. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're going down. Oh, did I get that water? No, I didn't, so we'll just quickly fill up, I think, before we head down. Now, what's that trick? Yikes, okay, you do this, you let the water flow for a bit, and then you jump in. Yeah, this is how us spelunkers do it. Oh boy, lag. So yeah, YouTube, not a totally reliable source as far as people go. Well, people out there are... It's more like they're scamming, I guess. It's like, but why? Why would you scam someone like that? For attention or something? Probably. There's the reason. Yeah, so a lot of these videos have, millions of views or whatever, and, a lot of the comments just say sort of, fuck, stuff like that. I was hoping there would be a cave system connected to this. I thought all ravines had a connected cave system. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So what Y level are we? 46? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just looking for a spawner. Something to generate some XP with to make it... Oh, I didn't even explain why I want XP. For the books, obviously. Enchanting books. Okay, we can punch through here. Nope, empty. Alright, but anyway, about the YouTube videos is that I do think I've learned a lot about it from these videos, even if some of them are fake. You know, it's made me sort of think to myself, well, if that didn't work, well, what would? You know, so I have sort of I've sort of come up for an idea for a perpetual motion device of my own. And it was actually based on a video that I saw. Yeah, pretty largely based on it. Man, are there any other caves? I'd hate to have to go up and face things in the night. But yeah, basically, I think I will just talk about my sort of idea here. There are several things in the world that you can't necessarily explain. Let's talk about for a second, like magnets, right? A magnet. Now tell me, where does a magnet get its energy from, right? A magnet just seemingly can attract metal objects toward it for as long as it like lasts, I suppose. I'm not sure how long magnets last. I think sort of the proper Earth magnets last about a couple of 100 years at the most, I think. But yeah, but just ignore that bit of it that the magnets sort of do die. But so while it's working, where does a magnet get the energy to attract other objects from it? You know, it's not really doing anything. Well, you can just say, well, it's magnetic energy, of course. But where does it get the magnetic energy from? So that is an interesting idea. That's a lot of what these perpetual motion devices seem to have these days. Is this magnet, or an idea of using a magnet to generate electricity or something. So the trick is you've got to find a way to move the magnet in a way that generates enough electricity to keep the machine going. And then you start getting into the idea of, well, if this machine can generate electricity, can it over-generate electricity? Is it more than perpetual? You start to go into a field of... You're leaving the field of perpetual motion and going into the field of over-unity. Whoa. And an engine that can generate more power than it consumes. Crazy man! Well, maybe not. Well, no. Don't say that. One cut only. Man, I thought there really was a cave, but I'm gonna have to leave again, aren't I? I did hear a zombie, but I'm not gonna sit here and mine around all day with my new pickaxe. Okay, there's nothing here. What a waste of a trip. Alright, how do I get out of here? I might have a bit of stone, so I guess I just have to pillar up and visually pollute the landscape. Yeah, so I think we'll go along the grain of my idea for it. So let's, it uses a magnet, as you might have been able to guess. And the idea behind it is pretty simple, I think. Now, so in the video that I sort of got inspired me, the concept is that there's a ball, like a steel ball, a metal ball. But the idea is that this ball is attracted to a magnet, right? And this ball is on a kind of a sphere, like a wheel. That's a better word. And the idea is that this magnet is attracted to this magnet, and you hold the magnet in one place on the wheel. So the ball is constantly magnetized to this wheel. It's constantly on one side of the wheel. Therefore, the wheel is overbalanced. So the wheel is going to turn. And because the magnetism keeps the ball in place, the wheel is just going to keep turning. Now in the video they show that it's actually working and stuff, but I think from the comments the general idea is, hey Enderman, the general idea is that it wouldn't work very well. Or I don't think it would work, they said, because I'm not sure what they said, because the idea is that the ball is going to rotate inside the wheel, but I think they said that the ball won't rotate or something, or it will lose momentum and stuff and just like not work. But regardless of that, I actually did, after seeing that video, I was just like, oh, that seems pretty logical to me. This is quite a good idea. So I kind of did a little bit of a small test. Got myself a magnet and a ball that I had from a a little set that I had as a kid. I think, I don't really want to advertise it too much, but yeah, had a set there that I just sort of took a ball and a little bit of a magnet out of, and I got myself a little plastic container that was round. And yeah, I got the principle to work. I definitely saw some motion there. Hey, Enderman, am I out of torches? Well, I don't need to put down torches here. Where was that cave? That was such a good cave. Why did I ever leave? This is an interesting place. Oh, hello. Hello, cave system. I've used up a lot of my torches. I'm going to need to get some coal. Go down there. Gold in there. Gold in there. Did I even got a bit of iron? Alright, well, okay, here's some coal. Yeah, so... Now, the test I did wasn't actually the same as the one that I saw in the video. It was actually very... It's kind of a different idea behind it. Is see, the container that I used, it wasn't like the lid, or the top of it, and the bottom of it, they weren't the same size. So it was not. I don't know what that word is. You know, one side of it was smaller than the other, right? So you kind of, if you roll it on the ground, it eventually just rolls in a little circle. And I tried it again recently, and I got the idea, or it gave me the thought that, well, maybe because gravity mostly was what was making the magnet, or supposedly making the ball in the video sort of move out of, you know, making it move so that it would be attracted back to the magnet and so on, making the wheel turn. The way that I thought that it might have been working was because there was still gravity, obviously, but there was also, I think they call it centripetal force or something like that. The idea that the magnet is basically, well, the ball is, it's going away from the magnet. You go have a white head there. It was falling away, you know, if you, like, let's put it this way, when you're on a, what do they call it? What do they call those things? It's not a swing set, it's like one of those things that spins around and around in like a kid's park. If you're on one of those and you go faster and faster and faster, right, you're having to hold on harder and harder and stuff, right? Because centripetal force is pushing you away from the center or something like that. Physics, I took physics in school. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a physicist or anything, but yeah. Well, I'm not finding a spawner or anything, am I? Normally I don't actually have too much trouble finding spawners. Okay, let's get some torches in this joint. There we go, that's going to give us an entire stack. Alright. So where was I? Yeah, so the centripetal force and gravity is acting on this ball, sort of pulling it away from the magnet, and then the magnet is pulling it back in. And so that is really the idea of it. So I just put the magnet in the ball, gotta get this right, the ball inside this this thing, and yeah, I was moving the magnet. I was moving the magnet with my hand, you know, I wasn't doing it properly or anything. Oh man. Okay, I need to cook this stuff up. I've got everything I need to cook for some food here real quick, so I guess we'll just quickly do that. I'm on the road, and I'm talking to the viewers. Oh, that's quite a nice song. I'm on the road, and I'm listening. Actually, we'll take a piece of coal here and get all this pork going. So I guess just quickly while we're waiting, yeah, so really all you really need then in order to get this device that I was talking about working is if you have a more powerful magnet, because the magnet that I was using, it's a little kid's magnet, you know, not very strong, you know. There are magnets in the world where they will literally shatter your bones. Literally, I'm not even joking. There are some magnets out there that are ridiculously powerful. Maybe not something as powerful as that. Something a bit more beefy than what I've got than a little kid's magnet for a toy. you see, you need a more powerful magnet, and you need a way to attach the magnet to the wheel. Now, see, here's the thing: the wheel is rotating. It's rotating around, right? It's so hard to visualize. I mean, I'm probably confusing a lot of people by this, by the way. Definitely, it sort of helps, I guess, if you have like a photographic memory or some kind of way to imagine it or something. Yes, so, okay. And you need a way to attach the magnet to it, and the way that I was thinking of doing that is drilling some kind of hole or punching a hole through the middle of the plastic container, I'll call it, and then, you know, making some kind of gear, well, not a gear, just some kind of holding system. And you'd probably also, as well, to reduce the friction, because otherwise the magnet's just going to be sliding along the ground. You'd have to custom make some kind of little tray for the magnet to go on, like with little plastic wheels or something. Very intricate for something so simple, and yeah, that's really it, isn't it? Is that it's all very looks complicated, seems complicated, and you're right. I think it'd be complicated to build, but as I said, I was able to explain the process. Pretty basic there. We didn't take any damage. What a boss. I must have taken a little bit of a beating, but hey, we'll live. Any mob spawners around? Not that I can see. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting topic. Well, you actually probably should talk about. I did want to say there was a guy who lived in the 1700s or something. Now, if anybody's interested in the topic, they've probably heard of him too. His name was Johann Bessler, and he basically came out in the 1700s. Well, let me just quickly talk about sort of what were the 1700s like? You know, how different was it from today's society? And the answer is that it's not actually that different. You know, they had buildings. By this time in its history, people were living in, you know, houses and stuff. You know, there was business and stuff like that. You know, so yeah. Not too different. There are obviously a lot less people alive, but you know, pretty cool. A lot of the, you know, they didn't have iPods or anything, but, or I should say iPhones. iPods are for my generation. Anyway, yeah, so Johann Bessler, he basically comes out with this wheel. It's a big wheel. We're talking, you know, the size of a guy here, sort of a wheel. And it just keeps rotating. There's no sort of thing to keep it rotating, and it just basically went forever. And you know, experts and stuff, there's reported, you know, and documented tests done on this wheel. They call it Bessler's wheel, by the way. Oh, we're back. We're back. That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's reported tests. I think we'll just quickly harvest to see how we're going. I got a suggestion to see if we can find some lily pads. Definitely want to do that for this farm as well. Get some lily pads down. Make them stop falling in the water. Stop me falling in the water as well, which would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, there are confirmed tests, and you can check it up on the Wikipedia as well. If you type in, what is it, Bessler's wheel or Johann Bessler or something. That's with a J, of course. Johannn or something. And yeah, and then you sort of start to lead. So okay, well, let's put it this way. Just disregard the last two sentences. What was I going to say? I've totally forgotten. Anyway, nice cave. I was going to say something along the lines of, well, one take only. Whoa. Oh man, I love these things. Have you guys ever seen these in Minecraft? These weird, perfectly circular rooms. I've seen a couple of these in my time, and they're just so weird. But here they are. Cool. Just quickly nab the iron, I suppose. This would have made an interesting base to start off. This might even become something in the city. Is it too far away? This could be like some kind of nuclear bunker or something, I don't know. Not that Minecraft has nuclearness. As I said, Minecraft modern is what we're going for. Not real world simulated. So, I don't know what that would be. Some kind of bunker from the zombie apocalypse. There we go. What was I going to say about Bessler? I was going to say that you can start to leave the realm of believable fact, and you can start to enter the crazy conspiracy world when you see. No, here's the thing about it, is that Johann Bessler, he was very secretive about his wheel. He didn't want anybody finding out about how it worked, and when somebody once did try to find out and tried to sort of look at it in a bit more detail and see how it worked, he destroyed it. He destroyed the wheel, never to be seen again. Yet nobody knows how to make it or anything. Oh, yeah, they're growing up, that's good. See what I mean? Come back later and they grow up. I didn't get lost. Okay, I did get lost, but I did find my way back. I kind of know the coordinates. Well, I know where 0, 0 is, and I know how to get here from 0, 0, so I would never get lost. Just gonna go in a big circle again, aren't I? Looking for caves. I think we're having a nice discussion here. How are we doing for time? We can do a bit of searching still. I don't want to hang around the base too much. What was I going to say? Yeah, you start to leave the world and then... Yeah, okay, I said all that. Here, he destroyed the wheel, but... Conspiracy theories would have you believe that he created some kind... He had a book. He wrote a book, and supposedly in this book, he sort of left encrypted clues as to how to make the wheel again. And I think... And a lot of people like to use the alias Orpheus in relation to him, because I think that's part of the... I think, what do they call it? The cipher? That might be the cipher for the code or something, I can't remember. Something like that. So yeah, Orpheus, that's like this. So if you rearrange the letters of Bessler or something, it makes that word. Yeah, pretty interesting, I think. Pretty interesting. Obviously, something like that hasn't come out recently, and if it has, you'd never hear about it. And that's the thing. I've noticed with these YouTube videos, a lot of the it's sort of what it seems like, you know, it's almost like there's people who have different opinions about it, and the opinions are pretty kind of interesting. It's like there are the people who sort of watch these videos and say, well, that was fake because of this. And you get a lot of those sorts of comments, and you know, some of them are probably from legitimate people, but you know, then you really do enter the world of conspiracy here, and because the idea that these people are being paid off by someone to sort of go around these videos and say that can't possibly be true, you know, when they're getting paid to say that or something. I doubt that's true. It'd be kind of weird if it was, wasn't it? Kind of a weird world that we live in. Do I need squid? Squid could be interesting. Might need to get a few insects. Come here, squiddies. Nope. Not sure what I use the insects for. The black wool, I guess, is the only thing in vanilla Minecraft. You know, where was I going with this? The world of conspiracy. I don't know. Not quite sure. But yeah, a lot of the videos that you see, though, are from people who are either trying to scam you. Because some of the videos that I've seen, you know, it's just... There was one video I remember seeing where it was like, they claimed that this machine was supposed to work. And, you know, and the comments are basically just full of, it doesn't work because your magnet isn't moving. Yeah, for those who don't know, if you move a magnet along a wire, it generates electricity. That's the premise for us kind of, the things, I suppose. Oh, a big circle again? Really? Well, we can kind of see the library here, and I guess... No, okay, whereabouts is it? If that is... I don't know where I am. Not quite sure where I am here, guys. I can see the library. But not much else. Well, we are going to have to end the episode pretty quick here. I want to see something I recognize other than the library. Okay, no, it's back that way. Okay, yeah, I know where I am. Yeah, guys, so yeah, the house is over there. I'm gonna head over there. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. No, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that. How do I end these videos? My name was Birdtross. And kia kaha. Man. I feel like there was a lot more to say about the subject, but yeah, we'll just leave it there. My name is Birdtross and kia kaha. Kia ora, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching this episode of Minecraft with Birdtross. Gotta learn the outro. Gotta learn the outro. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Helps other people learn about the channel. Also as well, if you haven't already, go ahead and join the flock by hitting the subscription button. New birds always welcome. Alright, to the stuff on the screen there, the top video is going to take you to the previous Minecraft with Birdtross episode. Do a bit of exploring and some mental planning as to the future of the city, or parts of the city. Down there in the bottom left is going to take you to the previous Craftsman Collective episode where we make some coal armor. Let's start with Thaumcraft 3. Oh yeah. In the bottom right is going to take you to the latest Freelancer episode with the Crossfire mod version 1.9 where we tackle mission 3 of the campaign. Again, thank you so much for watching and kia kaha.